an alpha, I live with my dad. You're a synth bro, and I'm just a chat. I'm a black belt, you know what it is. And my carpet is all covered in jizz. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. I'm an alpha, I live with my dad. You're a synth bro, and I'm just a chat. I'm a black belt, you know what it is. And my carpet is all covered in jizz. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing.
Hi everybody, welcome back. Sorry for the delay. It's weird, you know, like, I think I was getting DDoSed for a little bit there. I was dropping frames like crazy. My download and upload speeds were next to nothing. And then I changed my IP address and now it's working like a charm. How does that happen? How does that work? There's really no other explanation for it. So there you go. Yeah, you just gotta change your IP, I guess. And because of the internet problem I was having, the Discord chat isn't working properly right now. So I'll just fix that and deal with that later. No point in delaying the stream even more. Please like the stream if you haven't already. And also, I would be very grateful to you if you would help me reach this goal, which I should put that up on the screen. That should be on the screen. Oh, should I have to like refresh to bring that up? That's crazy. Let me see. Refresh. Bam, there it is. I want to make sure that I refresh the Streamlabs alerts too. All right, there we go. Should be good now. Thank you guys for helping out and waiting patiently. We're so close to the goal. If you want to help out, it's pinned in the top of the chat. You know, no big whoop. All right. Yeah, we're going to check out DP Action News and see what the latest updates are with the tariff war. Let's go.
He called me sir. It got me so human angry.
People are discriminating against wolves.
Wow. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
Yeah, R.I.P. Music Biz Marty. I never had any direct interactions with him. I did not know him at all. But obviously I've reacted to some of his content over the years. So, yeah. We'll get into that later. I guess there's some weird, mysterious circumstances surrounding that shit. So I don't know. We'll talk about that later. Please like the stream though. It's all but verified, and I'll show you guys the information that I have later. But we're gonna check out the Trump stuff first.
On Elon Musk as well as
Trubisky will be
President
on again soon.
Trump. But I do want to go right outside of the White House right now. We do have Caroline Levitt.
I love this is like the Fox News C team. Does he have something in his hair? Do you guys notice a speck of some sort on the left side of his hair? What is that? Is that cum? I just automatically default and say that it's cum.
Speaking,
because when you're the C team at Fox News, you're getting cummed on all the time.
just to the media right now. Let's listen in.
The illegal surge of deadly
Is it the kind of hair gel that's made out of cum?
drugs and of human beings that we have seen trafficked over the southern border and the northern border, hence the tariffs on Canada. And so the president is making it very clear to both Canada and Mexico that
I had never heard of this woman before, and then Trump hired her to be his press secretary. She's only like 27. I don't know how that ranks her as far as like, is she the youngest press secretary ever? But I had no idea. She's like 27. It's crazy. Trump. Okay, so Trump picked Huckabee Sanders at first. I think that was a favor to her dad. And now Huckabee Sanders is the governor of Arkansas. So she's risen in the ranks. But I feel like after that, Trump only picked like attractive blonde women to be his press secretaries. That's what it seems like.
the United States is no longer going to be a dumping ground for illegal deadly drugs and illegal human beings. And you saw President Sheinbaum already conceding and putting 10,000 troops, permanent troops, I would add, not temporary.
Permanent?
Mexican soldiers on the southern border to deter some of that illegal migration. So the president will continue to have these negotiations. I won't get ahead of him. He's also...
Should you start negotiations with a threat, though? That's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be like, here's the threat, now let's negotiate so that I don't do the thing I threatened. I don't know. I don't normally think that's a good way to start. Like, maybe he should have gotten both of them, like, in a meeting, like a face-to-face meeting, and been like, look. But he made, like, a big public spectacle of it, and it did affect the markets and shit. The markets were going topsy-turvy for a minute until this delay was announced. You know, the pause, as they're calling it.
I'm going to make sure that Secretary Bessent, soon to be Secretary Lutnick, and Secretary Rubio are deeply involved in these negotiations as well. Steve.
When will he speak to the president of China and what will be their agenda?
Sure. Well, he said in the Oval Office it'll happen in the next couple of days. I don't have
It didn't work. I don't know what you mean. Like getting these small concessions. I don't know if anything is necessarily working. It depends on how you define it.
Schedule yet, but I can check with NSC and let you guys know, and we'll obviously provide a readout of that call either via White House statement like we do or via Truth Social like we do sometimes as well. Caitlin.
Confirm that Elon Musk is a special government employee.
Yes.
What kind of security clearance does he have?
I can confirm he's a special government employee. I can also confirm that he has abided by all applicable federal laws. As for his security clearance, I'm not sure, but I can check back with you.
Did he pass a background check, do you know?
I don't know about the security clearance, but I can check.
And do you know about anyone who's on his team that was at USAID this weekend or at Treasury Department, whether they also have security clearances?
I don't know, but I can check on that for you. Sure.
I want to ask about the hostage deal. We saw people coming out of Gaza alive because Trump managed to get this deal done.
Yeah, that's right.
And it was...
They have a perfectly good room to do these press conferences at, where the sound is really good and you can hear the questions and the answers, and there's not like a loud ass, I don't even know what it is. There's something really loud in the background making a ton of noise.
Very emotional for people in Israel. Prime Minister Netanyahu is coming here tomorrow. He might not want to go through with the second phase of the deal. What do you think President Trump would like to happen?
Well, I'm not so sure that's true. The ceasefire was extended because of the work of President Trump and his presidential envoy, Steve Witkoff, who has proven to be an incredibly effective negotiator. And the president and this entire administration are committed to having all of the hostages come home. And as you've seen, his team is working very, very hard to do that.
We already saw one American hostage coming back home, and another will be back home soon.
Yes, we hope so.
Caroline.
Sure.
Carolyn, the president's a keen watcher of the financial markets. How much did Wall Street's fall this morning have an impact on his decision in regards to the Mexico tariff decision?
It had no decision. What impacted the delay on the tariffs was the president of Mexico committing to putting 10,000 permanent soldiers on the U.S.-Mexican border. The president cares about American lives. And as I just said on television, there's a lot of talk about the markets. There's a lot of talk about, the cost of goods. This administration...
Yeah, both of those are important. Especially the cost of goods.
Is wholeheartedly committed to bringing down the cost of living in this country. You see that through deregulation, through the energy actions this president has taken, and also through his commitment to cutting taxes. But when it comes to the cost of an American life, I think for those of us who have children, there's not enough money in the world to bring back the lives that have been lost because of the illegal drug and border crisis. And the president is committed to ensuring that Canada and Mexico and China understand that the United States is not going to be a dumping ground for illegal fentanyl that is killing young people in this country. It's the leading cause of death amongst those aged 18 to 34. And that's the president's number one priority, is protecting American lives.
Carolyn,
can you talk more about the first call that President Trump had with Prime Minister Trudeau this morning? What were some areas for potential negotiations and any bottlenecks?
Yeah, I hate to be coy, but just because I believe they're on the phone right now, I'll have to go in and check. I don't want to get...
There are tunnels we don't even know how many there are, but there are tunnels that connect, that go under the U.S.-Mexico border that people have, where like each opening of the tunnel is in a building, so it's hidden, and a lot of shit gets brought in that way, completely undetected, and people.
Ahead of the discussions or the conversations, but in the effort of transparency, we will either provide a readout or you'll hear from the president directly.
Caroline, what do you say to Americans who understand the president's negotiating strategy and understand the goals that he's trying to achieve with tariffs, but are worried they're going to get caught in the middle of this and feel the pain, potentially in the short term or even long term?
Well, they won't get caught in the middle if they just comply with what the United States is asking for, which are very simple measures to work with us when it comes to border security, to cooperate with the repatriation of their nation's citizens. You saw President Trump effectively utilize tariffs when he was negotiating with Colombia last weekend as well. Ultimately, they conceded and agreed to the deportation flights that many of them have landed in the last week. Karen.
Do you know if Mr. Musk took the same oath that you and other senior advisors to the president took about adhering to the Constitution, following the law? Do you know if he took that oath?
I don't know the answer to that question, but like I told Caitlin, I can get back to you guys on that.
And do you know what expertise he has in the areas of global health or humanitarian aid to be able to assess what's happening at USAID?
Well, first of all, Elon Musk is a once-in-a-generation business leader. He is an
oh my God,
entrepreneur. He serves as a great ally and a friend to the president. And I think Elon Musk also has a little bit of common sense. And I think the American people really appreciate that when it comes to the federal government, because it seems like all common sense has been lost in this city. And that's what you see when you look at USAID. I know Secretary Rubio made some comments about how he will be acting as the director director over that agency. And here's the reason why Elon Musk and others have been taking a look. Because if you look at the waste and abuse that has run through USAID over the past several years, these are some of the insane priorities that organization has been spending money on. $1.5 million to advance DEI in Serbia's workplaces, $70,000 for a production of a DEI musical in Ireland, $47,000 for a transgender opera in Colombia.
It's all about the war against wokeism. Enough people bought into it, though.
$32,000 for a transgender comic book in Peru. I don't know about you, but as an American taxpayer, I don't want my dollars going towards this crap, and I know the American people don't either, and that's exactly what Elon Musk has been tasked by President Trump to do, to get the fraud, waste, and abuse out of our federal government. Thank you, guys.
Caroline Levitt speaking right outside of the White House here. This is as right now President Trump is speaking to Justin Trudeau on the phone, and she says that there will either be a readout of that call or possibly even an update from President Trump.
There was an update and there was a pause.
Is Truth Social, or maybe we'll even hear from him from the Oval Office like we did a little bit earlier today as well. We do have coming up in just a little bit, right after this call, President Trump is welcoming the NHL champions, Florida Panthers, to the White House. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. Lot to get to here on Live Now from Fox as we get you and continued into this afternoon session. Live look right now at the White House. We'll take another 2-minute break. More news and headlines coming up next.
Let's see. We got here's a story about Mexico. This says they sent troops too. I'm seeing a lot of people saying that it's actually like federal police, not soldiers, but it's being spun as if they're like actual military.
Mr. President, on the tariffs, is there any chance that Canada or China could also get out of the tariffs after you struck a deal with Mexico?
Well, nobody's out with Mexico. We had a great talk with Mexico, and we had President Sheinbaum is a woman. I like her very much. We've had good relationships.
She's a woman.
But we have to stop fentanyl from coming in, whether I like somebody or not, and we have to stop the illegal aliens from coming in. I think we've lost 200,000 people on average a year for many years, much higher than the 100,000. It could be even closer to 300,000. And they've agreed to put in 10,000 soldiers permanently.
Look at this. Look at the color difference between his hands and his face. Like the shade. His face is just... Why does he do that to himself?
Like forever, 10,000 soldiers at their side of the border and stop fentanyl and illegal aliens from coming into our country. They have a big incentive to do. Other than that, we've agreed to talk and consider various other things. We haven't agreed on tariffs yet, and maybe we will, maybe we won't. But we have a very good relationship. I also spoke with Prime Minister Trudeau of Canada, and we had a good talk in the morning, but I did ask him a couple of questions, like, banks aren't allowed to do business in Canada. Canada is very tough. Canada is very, we're not treated well by Canada, and we have to be treated well.
I've never seen a president get so hostile towards Canada. It used to be like, oh, Canada's, like, we're lucky to have a country like Canada border us. Here's Fox News talking about the tariff wars, if you will.
Breaking just moments ago, President Trump agreeing to pause the anticipated tariffs against Mexico for 1 month, hours before they were set to go into effect. Mexico agreed to send 10,000 troops to the border as part of the agreement, which averts a trade war with our southern neighbors for now. And Trump's next call today is to Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Hello, everyone. This is Outnumbered. I'm Emily Campagno here with my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kayleigh McEnany. Also joining us today, Marie Harf, Fox News contributor and former State Department
blonde number one, blonde number two, and blonde number three.
And Brian Kilmeade, Fox and Friends co-host, host of the Brian Kilmeade radio show and host of One Nation with Brian Kilmeade. Now, the move to end those proposed tariffs came after a phone call between President Trump and Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum. She said the deal marks the respectful relationship between our two nations. President Trump is set to speak with Prime Minister Trudeau just hours from now. The president defended the tariffs over the weekend. Watch.
Oh, yeah, there's windmills everywhere, and they're making the whales crazy.
Canada's been very abusive of the United States for many years. We subsidize Canada by the tune of about $200 billion a year.
Why does his voice sound weird here? Does his voice sound different here to anybody else?
And for what? What do we get out of it? We don't get anything out of it. I love the people of Canada. I disagree with the leadership of Canada. And something's going to happen there. But if they want to play the game, I don't mind.
Well, Prime Minister Trudeau teased retaliatory tariffs against the U.S.
We love our American neighbors. It's the douche behind the wheel that we do not. Thanks for the streams. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
And told Canadians to be prepared for the impending trade war.
And now is also the time to choose Canada. There are many ways for you to do your part. It might mean checking the labels at the supermarket and picking Canadian-made products. It might mean opting for Canadian rye over Kentucky bourbon, or foregoing Florida orange juice altogether. It might mean changing your summer vacation plans to stay here in Canada and explore the many national and provincial parks, historical sites, and tourist destinations our great country has to offer.
It's funny because a lot of times I do go on vacation to Canada. Like, I literally do vacation in Canada, usually about once a year. Well, last year I went because of a funeral, though. It wasn't really a vacation.
Guy to my right keeps saying that. Save it for the show, Brian Kilmeade. So tell us, you're excited about this. Tell us your analysis.
Okay, number one, we have more stuff than they do. So if they're going to, besides Canadian bacon, what are they?
Look at this DEI hire panel here. Look at all the DEI. I can't handle it. They got a little Jewish guy, a black woman, a Hispanic woman, and then two bleach blondes on the outside. It's a DEI sandwich with white bread.
Have in Molson.
Oh, goodness.
So number one. Number two is this is a
I've never been snowboarding, really.
Balancing a trade. That's what it's hoped for. And what they're going to do too, I think it's so encouraging that they had a conversation with Mexico. He said, look, this is what we want. This is what's got to be rebalanced. I think our deficit was at $70 billion when he left office. When Biden left office, it was $158 billion in favor of Mexico. But I think the key was 10,000 more troops or 10,000 troops on their southern border when it comes to enforcing their border to stop the influx.
Oh, by the way, please like the stream if you haven't already. Thank you so much. And if you would like to help me reach my goal, you can send a Streamlabs donation by using the link pinned in the top of the chat. That helps the goal move a little bit, and I'm less than $100 away. I'm like just shy of $80 away. Just trying to reach the goal. So if you want to help me out, please throw me a couple dollars. Thank you.
So Tom Homan's got it down to a decrease of 92% in our southern border, but they come through Mexico. So if you could get some enforcement on their southern border, it's part of the border strategy and trade strategy all at once. I look forward to the Canadian call. Maybe it'll be collect to see if they could save some money that way and see if we can avoid this, because the market didn't love the tariff war, but the president seemed braced for it.
All right, kill me.
Normally, on most phone plans these days, you can call Canada without like long distance fees. But maybe he doesn't know that. He still calls people collect. Like, collect calling these days is mainly just for people in jail.
It's coming out swinging. Marie, I want to get your thoughts on this, which is that note that the Mexican president says, looks, this reflects the strength of the relationship between these two nations. And that's sort of in contrast to a lot of how the mainstream media portrays President Trump's ability to negotiate with neighboring nations. And the question specifically is, Mexico got in line real fast. So is Canada going to be next? We'll
see where this actually goes. I don't think it's really going to make a big difference here.
See, they're very different countries. It's a little unclear what Trump wants from Canada.
Hello, blonde number one.
Don't have the fentanyl crisis on the northern border. We don't have the same immigration crisis. But it's not just the
Trump if you noticed, he taxed all of the Canadian stuff at 25% except for the energy related shit because he knows that would make energy prices just fucking go sky high. So he only did a 10% on that.
Quote, liberal mainstream media. The Wall Street Journal called this the dumbest trade war in American history for no reason. Canada, if we put these tariffs in place with Canada, home building because of lumber, cars, oil, the number of things that will cost more for American citizens because of this trade war, again, for no reason with Canada. Donald Trump promised to bring prices down. We saw the market this morning. They hate this. They hate these tariffs. We see senators like Ron Johnson, a conservative Republican, out there saying tariffs are taxes on the American people. Chuck Grassley,
higher taxes,
tweeting that he is pleading with Donald Trump to let things that help his state be exempt.
The pause is what saved the market today. Like the futures on the market were down so far
from this. This is stupid economic policy. It will cost the American taxpayer more every single day if Donald Trump follows through. And it's unclear what he wants from Canada. Mexico, I get it. The border troop, I get it. What does he want from Canada?
I can help with that.
What?
So there is a little bit of fentanyl coming over, and a little bit is always too much. But the focus is on actual security. I just had
There's definitely American citizens bringing over the fentanyl. Like, there's a good portion of the fentanyl coming in, being brought in by American citizens to sell. That's definitely a thing. We need to take care of the demand. If people didn't want it, nobody would bring it here. No one would risk their ass to bring it here if nobody wanted it, or hardly anybody wanted it.
When John James on, and he said, we know right now peace through strength works here at home. 86% of the terrorists on the FBI watch list actually come through on our northern border. It's about security. You can say two things.
I can't believe we're pretending like the Canadian border is a problem. I can't believe we live in this world.
Things are true. You can say that fentanyl on the southern border is worse than it is on the northern, and that's true. But you can also say that terror watch list counts. And if 86% of that terror watch list is coming from the north, that's a reason to want to talk to Canada. By the way, they've already spoken at length today. And so we're waiting on the second phone call today with Trudeau and Trump. I'm going to guess
it's Trudeau.
He calls Trump. And I tell you, when you've been called the potential mayor of the 51st city of America because you're running things bad on your border.
No, it was 51st state, not 51st city. And he would be the governor. But by the way, it's not going to happen. But if Canada ever became part of the U.S., it wouldn't be one whole state. We'd probably just use its provinces as extra states. It would not make sense to make a whole country as large as Canada one state. That's stupid. Yeah, 51st city. We only have 50 cities in the U.S. Did you guys know that? This is brilliant commentary from Fox News. Canada's going to... forget making the whole country one state. We're going to make it just one big city.
I don't know how that call will go, but it might sound a lot like Mexico's call. Like, hey, we'll do what we can, and can you delay this by at least 30 days while we talk nice to each other?
And interestingly, Kaylee, I mean, Prime Minister Trudeau is on his way out, right? This is a lame duck prime ministership that he's in. And the biggest...
We'll call it Torontoville and Vancouver. Torontoville and Vancouver, Saskatchewan. I don't know.
Concern with his reign was that he wasn't representing the Canadian people that wanted economics to be more in their favor, meaning lower prices.
Canada City is part of... It'd be funny to make it part of a state that it doesn't even border. Like, let's make Canada City part of Arizona. How about that? Or Oh, yeah, Hawaii. Yeah, make it not even part of the same continent. Hell yeah. Or maybe we'll make Puerto Rico the 51st state and Canada can be a city in Puerto Rico.
Is meaning a positive relationship with their southern neighbor, which is us. So to Harris's point, we don't know what's going to be on that phone call, but there's likely a mutual agreement and mutual goals between the two nations. And I think a lot of people might be doubting the upper hand President Trump has.
No doubt. Look, here is a fact. The so-called dumbest trade war
this was Trump's last blonde woman press secretary
ever just produced the fastest concession in American history. And I challenge anyone to come up with a rebuttal to that. Let me also lay out a rule that it's amazing 8 years down the road people haven't learned. Maybe you don't want to bet against the guy known for the art of the deal, because we're watching it come together now. And past his prologue here, remember President Trump said, let's think about China tariffs. The elite went nuts. There's going to be a China.
The elite. Dude, if Trump isn't one of the elites, then we don't even know what the word elite means. The elites is like anyone I don't like that has power and influence. Is how she's using it. Trump's not one of the elites. Elon Musk is not one of the elites.
A trade war. How dare you? How dare you? Well, let's bring up a fact. CNN headline. Here you go. Biden finalizes increase to some of Trump's China tariffs. So that seemed to work. Okay, then comes NATO spending. NATO, increase your fair share, NATO. How dare you, said the elite. Well, here you go. NATO allies now spend $50 billion more. And then finally, Mexico. This was 2019. You have this result. He threatens tariffs on AMLO. That's Lopez Obrador, the president at the time. Mexico has become Trump's wall, how AMLO became an immigration enforcer. And in that instance, they sent 6,000 troops to the northern border. Now we have 10,000 troops. And it didn't take Trump 3 years this time. It took him 3 years last time. It took him 3 weeks. And look at the results we've gotten. And by the way, out of that Mexico deal, we also got the USMCA. I'm not betting against the art of the deal. I'm going to go with the fastest concession in American history.
Oh, yeah. She pre-wrote this. This was not off the cuff.
But I think there's another play here. I think that the things you mentioned, Marie, like we get oil, we get cars, we get lumber. Do you know we could do all that here?
Yes.
And do you think instead of just saying I want to bring it all back here, he says, well, maybe we're going to have no choice. I listened to this former congresswoman from Washington State over the weekend. She said, I don't really mind the tariffs because we have enough lumber in Washington State, but there's so many rules and regulations to cutting it down, we can't do it. So, Mr.
Is there? There are still like logging towns in Washington. I live in Washington. And if I leave the city and I'm driving out in the country, I see logging trucks just like covered with these, like they're packed full of these big fucking tree trunks. The logging industry is alive and well in Washington. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
President put tariffs on lumber, but also release the lumber here. Do you think on some level he's saying I want to build up the middle class again by making the cars, doing the lumber here?
What happens when Canada puts on retaliatory tariffs against things made in states that Trump cares about? And by the way,
let's see if they do that by the end of the
they
year.
will. But by the way,
let's see if that happens.
Mexico sent 10,000 troops to the border in 2021 when Joe Biden was president. So it doesn't take the stock market tanking and threats of a tariff war to get Mexico to respond. If you're willing,
you don't think the border was secured during Joe Biden?
If you're willing, if Donald Trump will come out and say, I am.
Did she just say Donald Trump?
Willing for the American to get Mexico to respond. If you're willing,
you don't think the border was secured during Joe Biden?
If you're willing. If Donald Trump will come out and say, I am willing for the American people to pay more, even though I promised lower prices, pay more.
He already said that. Don't you read his Truth Social?
So
he said, look, there may be a little bit of pain.
Okay?
Don't you read Truth Social?
With that, he promised lower prices.
We won't
have
Donald Trump?
Have to find
more
out
for everything.
Because these countries are sitting down.
We're going to pay more for everything, guys. The Wall Street Journal says
she's the only smart one in the room.
So do we now not trust the Wall Street Journal's economists?
But if it doesn't happen, we don't have to.
We don't know that.
Yeah.
It's not even in effect yet.
We'll see.
I will say this.
Trump does not do bad things.
The incentive for those countries to have
That's the real TDS. That's the real Trump derangement syndrome. The fact that Trump never does anything wrong, and no matter what he does, it's right. Like all of his decisions are good and cannot be questioned.
businesses come here is you go from 28 to 15% of a tax if you not only do business here. That'll take you 22. You get to 15 because you're going to build and build in American jobs here. We don't know. Maybe that phone call has a lot of sweetness to it.
Those companies are going to go to China.
By the way, that prime minister's on his way out the door. You don't know what kind of deal he'll cut.
Those companies are going to go to China, not Mexico, not Canada, and not here.
Happy Monday.
Nobody's going there.
That's what's going to happen, guys.
Thank you so much, Elon Mump. Mump. Yeah, being anti-vax will get you the Elon old mumps. Thank you so much. 92.77% of the way to the goal. Please help me, guys. Please help me crush this goal so I can have the rest of the day off. That would be friggin' amazing. Use the link pinned in the chat. Thank you.
All right. We'll watch together.
All right. Yeah, there was one. Usually the panel is just like a circle jerk. So I was kind of surprised there was one person that was like, no, the tariffs will fuck shit up. The prices of shit will go up. I made this analogy earlier where, like, you guys know how, like, Sturges and a lot of the Rippaverse people, they will not admit to, like, one thing Eric July's done wrong or said wrong, or like even critique his reasoning, because that shows weakness, and it's more about supporting Eric July than it is his like shitty comics. It's like it's him specifically. He's the product that they're buying. It's the same thing with Trump and the magatards that follow him. 'Cause like you don't see that on the left when like when a president that's further left or like a Democrat president does something stupid, he gets called out. Like, he's not like unconditionally apologized for, by and large. Obviously, there's always outliers. It's a cult, yeah. The Rippaverse cult is a cult too. All right, here's a little more on the tariffs.
Let's dig a little deeper now on President Trump's decision to pause tariffs on Mexico. Trump agreed to the 1-month pause after reaching a deal with the president of Mexico. Correspondent Jason Allen takes us to a trade hub in Texas to talk about the logistics of that agreement.
General Trump! General Trump! Thank you so much. Thank you. You're saving me. You're saving my sanity. You know, I was like about to stream at 4:15 and someone was DDoSing me and I could not, like, I was dropping like frames like crazy, you know, because I get ready, like I set up my whole stream, I click the button to start OBS, and I'm just seeing all these frames drop. I'm like, this never happens. And then I do a speed test and like my download and upload is like so low, incredibly low. And usually I get a text message from the internet company if there's an outage. So I'm like, oh, well, I'm just going to change my IP address. And there's a trick I use, you know, even though I have a dynamic IP address, there's a trick I do to change my IP address when I suspect I'm being DDoSed. And it usually works and stops the DDoSing. And like, as soon as I did that, as soon as I went through that process, boom, no more drop frames, no more connection issues. So.
Agreement and what it means for border communities.
We're here at the World Trade Bridge in Laredo. This is a place where 40% of the goods between Mexico and the U.S. pass back and forth. It is essential to this international trade. And as you see the trucks...
Because most dynamic IP addresses, like, they renew, but they do it at random, and you can have the same IP address for, like, years without it actually changing. There's a way of forcing it to change.
Moving back and forth between the countries, the mayor expressed to me yesterday that what he saw with tariffs was, well, he described it as potentially a game of chicken to see who was going to move first on something that could...
You guys, Adam is clearly a dipshit troll. I mean, you're not going to reason with them at all.
So substantially impact this trade in North America? Well, it does appear now, according to posts from Mexico, the president of Mexico, that there has been an agreement to put these tariffs on pause, at least for a month. So just 12 to 14 hours before they were set to go in effect, they are on pause. This comes after discussions between the two countries and an agreement that both of them will work on security and trade. Mexico's president says they will surge as many as 10,000 troops to the border. That is to work on preventing drugs from crossing into the United States, especially fentanyl, something President Trump has been concerned about.
Someone should just give Trump some fent.
Trump administration has in turn
let him try it out, and then he can let everyone know what his opinion
service
is.
to my transmission.
Yes!
That shit is almost $100 for parts and fluids now.
That's crazy. Yeah, I can't even remember the last time I had a transmission service. I really can't remember. But you're the drunken mechanic, so that means you probably just did it yourself, right? Now, when you say mechanic, you're like a car mechanic, right? But yeah.
To do what it can to prevent the movement of high-powered weapons over into Mexico, weapons that would potentially go to the drug cartel. And the big headline then, because of that agreement.
If you're not a troll, then you're just retarded. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's one or the other, and neither of them are good. Like, to say, like, Trump is bringing back law and order, yet he pardons, like, 1,500 convicted criminals, and he himself is a convicted criminal. You saying without a touch of irony that Trump is going to bring back law and order is that's either troll shit or, like, severely low IQ shit where, like, you're so stupid you can't even realize the hypocrisy of that statement. So
agreement is that the tariffs have been put on pause for a month. Now, in talking with logistics and transportation experts, they expected that if tariffs did go into effect, it would be a few days as everybody figured out how this was going to work. Would they stay? Would companies accept some of that extra cost? How much would they pass on to the consumer? Once you get past a week, that's when they felt you could see some of the bigger, larger effects. Higher prices, maybe trucking would slow down, maybe warehouse jobs would slow down.
Like, you're not supporting law and order when you only believe in the legal system when it benefits you.
And there could potentially be a ripple effect away from these border communities across the country and across North America.
I didn't call you a retard. I said you were a troll, and then you said you're not a troll. And I said, well, if that's true, then you're just retarded. I don't know. Like, you tell me.
But for now, those tariffs appear to be on a pause for a month as all countries, Canada, the United States, and Mexico, continue to talk. Back to you.
Oh. All right. Here's more on the pause. I like to get a lot of the different news channels' opinions on it. You know?
Also breaking this morning, there's an agreement to pause tariffs on Mexico, and U.S. markets are reacting. ABC's Rena Roy is live in New York with the very latest. Rena.
I like it when local news covers it, too. Like ABC 7 in New York.
Yeah, Philip, this could have a major effect on Americans' wallets, with higher prices expected for nearly half of all consumer goods imported into the U.S., from cars to groceries. But now the tariffs on Mexican goods are on a temporary pause.
U.S. tariffs imposed on Mexico now on pause for a month after a conversation between Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum and President Trump, in which they say
if you entered the Capitol or had something to do with conspiracy to get more people to enter the Capitol illegally, then yes, I support them being convicted and jailed for that.
a series of agreements were reached on security and trade. Sheinbaum says Mexico will reinforce the border with 10,000 National Guard troops to prevent drug trafficking, and the U.S. is working to prevent the trafficking of high-powered weapons to Mexico. The stock market opening more than 300 points lower as investors brace for tariffs to go into effect. Trump using emergency authorities to impose 25% tariffs on Canada with a lower 10% tariff on Canadian oil and gas. Eventually, Mexico may face 25% tariffs as well. China also hit with 10% tariffs on top of those already in place from Trump's first term. He argues the tariffs are a necessary response.
The minimum for assault on a police officer is 2 years, so 3 years is not unreasonable. And depending on what was done, what happened, and how much. I mean, there's also battery on an officer. It wasn't just assault. There was also battery on police officers. So, and in some of the cases, weapons were used. So 3 years, saying that's too long. The minimum is 2. So one year more than the minimum is enough. You're not pro law and order. You're a hypocrite. You're really fucking dumb, or you're a troll.
Response to the flow of migrants and drugs, including fentanyl, coming into the U.S.
I can't help you. I'm not a psychologist. So I'm sorry. I can't help you.
This is retaliatory to a certain extent. Millions of people flowed into our country through Mexico and Canada, and we're not going to allow that.
Over the weekend, Canada announcing its own 25% tariffs on more than $100 billion in U.S. imports.
The actions taken today by the White House split us apart instead of bringing us together.
Trump campaigns on a promise to lower prices for Americans, but economists warn this could have the...
You the best.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. And there we are. We're at 870. We're 96.77% of the goal. And if we meet the goal, really quick here, I'll start, the new week's goal, and we'll, if anything comes in the rest of the stream, I'll, it'll go towards the next goal.
Opposite effect.
Fresh fruits and vegetables from Mexico, to maple syrup and vehicles from Canada, to consumer electronics and toys from China, and lots of stuff in between.
47% of all imported vegetables come from Mexico and Canada, 91% of avocados, and about 87% of tomatoes from Mexico. 85% of all toys in the U.S. made in China.
We may have short-term a little pain.
A little pain. Well, I mean, the little has to do with how much extra money you can afford to spend on this shit. To rich people, Elon Musk won't see it. He won't see the difference on his bottom line if shit costs 25% more for him. But I'll feel it. I'm gonna have to give up my guacamoles.
People understand that.
And experts say building materials are also at risk, potentially raising the cost of buying a new home. Philip.
Rena, we've talked big picture about the tariffs and the impact. What about small businesses? I mean, no one likes uncertainty, and this is just a pause. So how are small businesses going to be affected by this?
Yeah, well, Philip, that's absolutely right. In calls today that ABC News has had with business owners so far, the pause has not reassured them very much. They say the uncertainty disrupts future planning, and they may have to operate under the assumption that tariffs may still be coming. In fact, the owner of Intercrew...
I've never eaten avocado toast, by the way. Never eaten it. Not to say that I wouldn't if someone presented it to me, but if I go to a restaurant and it's on the menu, there's usually something else on the menu that I want more than avocado toast. I do like avocado and I do like toast, so I'm sure it's fine, but it's just there's other stuff I like better.
Restaurant and bar in LA says
I'd rather have chicken and waffles for breakfast.
Their business was really hurt by the fires with a lack of customers coming in, and the tariffs may be the final straw that breaks them. Philip.
Okay, we'll continue to watch it. Rena, thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Mark.
Hell yeah. Oh, here's some more of Caroline Leavitt. She's the press secretary.
One on the freeze in federal funding. Who advised the president?
Ooh, these two are going at it. Oh, it's what's her name from CNN that a lot of people in the chat simp over.
On the legality of
these two should have a spit swap and makeout
government
match.
Agencies that they don't have to spend money that was already appropriated by Congress.
Well,
You guys remember that old meme? A spit swap and makeout
memo
match.
states this is certainly within the confines of the law. So White House counsel's office believes that this is within the president's power to do it, and therefore he's doing it.
Okay.
As I've said before, I'll eat eggs in certain foods. Like I like French toast, you know, and if something's like has egg baked into it, I can eat that. I can eat fried rice. I just can't eat a lot of meals where egg is like the main ingredient, like the primary ingredient, like scrambled eggs or that kind of stuff, a Benedict, that kind of shit. I'm not a fan.
They disagree with lawmakers who say that they don't have the power to freeze this funding.
Again, I would point you to the language in the memo that clearly states.
She's only 27. How did she get this job? It's like Trump's like, like, I think Trump will hire, when he hires a woman, he's like, would I date her? I think is what goes through Trump's mind. I remember his attorney, Alina Habba. I think that's what. It's not DEI, though. It's like, yeah, HBB. She's an HBB hire.
This is within the law.
And all that happened on Friday night. The administration fired several inspectors general without giving Congress the 30-day legally required notification that they were being fired. I think only 2 were left at DHS and the DOJ. And then yesterday we saw several prosecutors, I believe 12, fired from the Justice Department who worked on the investigations into the president. As you know, they are career prosecutors, therefore they are afforded civil service protections. How is the administration deciding which laws to follow and which ones to ignore?
So it is the belief of this White House and the White House counsel's office that the president was within his executive authority to do that. He is the executive of the executive branch, and therefore he has the power to fire anyone within the executive branch.
She's already better than Huckabee Sanders, though. Huckabee Sanders was very slow. The president did nothing wrong. And she always had that, like, resting bitch face going on. She looked like she hated the job. She looks like she's happy to be Trump's kind of. She basically explains away and runs defense for any decisions Trump makes.
Branch that he wishes to. There's also a case that went before the Supreme Court in 2020, Scala Law LLC versus the Customs.
Well, yeah, most of us don't have to deal with Sarah Huckabee Sanders anymore. But if you live in Arkansas, you have to deal with her because she's the governor there.
Bureau protection. I would advise you to look at that case, and that's the legality that this White House was resting on.
You're confident that if they bring lawsuits against you, those prosecutors who were fired, that they will succeed?
We will win in court,
And
yes.
did he personally direct this, given they worked on the classified documents investigation and the election interference investigation?
This was a memo that went out by the Presidential Personnel Office, and the president is the leader of this White House. So yes. Yes, it came from his Carolina.
No. Earlier I said that Trump hired Huckabee Sanders as a favor to her dad, Mike Huckabee, who was like a Trump loyalist. And that's why she was a nepotism hire, not a hot girl, hot blonde babe hire. But yeah. That's my feeling on it.
A lot of the money that USAID spends that's criticized as being charitable, I think you used that word, or welfare for poor countries. Defenders of USAID and some members of Congress say that
who's got smaller hands? Remember the hand joke?
America's national interest, that it promotes stability or buys America goodwill overseas. So, I mean, what's your reaction to that? Do you think USAID does a lot of that work, but you have issues with some of the specific spending?
Yeah, well, my issue, as I said, is.
The thing is like he's one of the most qualified people that Trump picked for the job that he picked him for. I'm not saying he's like crazy qualified, but if you look at all the other people, he's probably the most qualified for the position he was given. There was no, like, he got confirmed really quick. There wasn't a lot of pushback.
Yeah, there are things that USAID, that we do through USAID, that we should continue to do, and we will continue to do. But everything they do has to be in alignment with the national interest and the foreign policy of the United States. And the attitude that USAID has adopted over the years is, no, we are independent of the national interest. We fund programs irrespective of whether it's aligned or not aligned with the foreign policy. That's ridiculous. These are taxpayer dollars. Every penny that we spend in foreign aid needs to be in furtherance and aligned with the national interest and the foreign policy of the United States. So this is not about ending the programs that USAID does per se. There are things that it does that are good, and there are things that it does that we have strong questions about. It's about the way it operates as an entity. And they're supposed to take direction from the State Department, policy direction. They do not. Not only do they not take policy direction, they're completely uncooperative. When you ask questions, when you try to go in and find out, okay, what does this program do? Who's getting the money? Why was this funded? Why are we doing this? Why aren't you coordinating with the embassy or the State Department? Their attitude is, we don't have to answer to you because we are independent. We answer to no one. Well, that's not true, and that will no longer be the case.
Holy shit. Rubio. Oh, here's Elon Musk given access to federal payment system.
We turn now to Elon Musk and what's being described as a, quote, hostile takeover of the government agency USAID.
And Musk is also under scrutiny after the Treasury Department gave his government efficiency team access to the massive federal payment system, and that includes Social Security payment information.
ABC's Christiane Cordero has the latest.
Sources confirming that Elon Musk has been given access to the U.S. Treasury Department's vast payment system. The move essentially puts the government's multi-trillion-dollar checkbook in the hands of the world's richest man, and his message about wasteful government spending has been clear.
Your money is being wasted, and the Department of Government Efficiency is going to fix that.
He's so goofy.
How much do you think we can rip out?
I think we can do at least $2 trillion.
The official who oversaw the federal payment system has been placed on administrative leave after he resisted giving Musk and Doge officials access to the system, which contains sensitive information about millions of Americans who receive Social Security, tax refunds, and other government payments. While Musk's team has access, it has not yet gained operational control of the system, and no government payments have been blocked. That could trigger a legal battle since the money is approved by Congress. Musk has also said he wants to get rid of the penny, noting that the
I'm fine with getting rid of the penny. They've gotten rid of the penny in Canada and UK and Eurozone. It's I've been saying it. We should be doing that for a while.
Coin costs nearly 3 cents to produce.
Elon's doing a good job. He's a big cost cutter.
This weekend, Musk also taking aim at the U.S. Agency for International Development, or USAID, which is in charge of dispensing tens of billions of dollars in foreign aid. Musk writing USAID is a criminal organization. Time for it to die.
To be clear, in shutting down, which we're in the process of doing, shutting down USAID.
About 100 staffers were placed on leave after the agency refused to give Musk.
Did he call it USAID? It's USAID. Right? He called it USAID. I mean, the letters are colorized a certain way so that you say it correctly. USAID.
Team access to classified material.
Which we're in the process of doing, shutting down USAID.
About 100 staffers were placed on leave after the agency refused to give Musk's team access to classified material. The team was eventually given that access. The Trump administration has already faced legal hurdles while pushing to gain more control of government spending. Just last week, Trump's executive action freezing federal grants and loans was blocked by the courts.
Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
Trump ends deportation protections for 300,000 Venezuelans.
President Donald Trump's decision to terminate temporary protected status for thousands of Venezuelan migrants on Sunday was widely expected. CNN had reported on the plans on Saturday. And yet, Sunday's decision will have enormous impact for migrant communities and families, especially in Florida, which is a state that Donald Trump famously carried in the November election. The Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, explained the decision was made because of the program was, and I quote her words, abused, and that the Venezuelan government had taken advantage of the protection status to send criminals and mentally ill to the United States. She said this without offering any proof. Venezuela is home to one of the largest migrant diasporas in the Western Hemisphere. According to the United Nations, almost 8 million people, and that is about 25% of the total Venezuelan population, had left the country under the rule of authoritarian President Nicolas Maduro, mostly because of the deep economic and social crisis in the South American country. Over 500,000 of these migrants now reside legally in the United States, and many of them have been touched by this revocation of a temporary protected status. While it's unclear exactly how many migrants and migrant families have been touched by Sunday's decision, most of them
is he at like a candlelight vigil here?
Will have until April to either relocate or they will be at risk of deportation. For CNN, this is Stefano Pozzebon, Bogota.
What is this? Oh, here's Trump talking about Elon Musk.
Important for Elon Musk to have access to the payment systems at Treasury.
Well, he's got access only to letting people go that he thinks are no good if we agree with him, and it's only if we agree with him. He's a very talented guy from the standpoint of management and costs, and we put him in charge of seeing what he can do with certain groups and certain numbers. Some of the numbers are horrible, what he's found. Think of it, $100 million on condoms to Hamas. Condoms to Hamas. And many other things that are frankly even more ridiculous. And
condoms to Hamas.
Tremendous waste.
Yeah, that's definitely not the whole story of what he's telling you here. That's definitely a very misleading statement. Condoms to Hamas.
Really waste more than anything else, I think you could say. Probably fraud and abuse could be added to it. The more standard waste, fraud, and abuse. But they're finding tremendous amounts of really bad things, bad spending. You've been writing about some of it, frankly, and some of the things that they've been doing is just terrible. Elon can't do and won't do anything without our approval, and we'll give him the approval where appropriate. Where not appropriate, we won't. But he reports in, and it's something that he feels very strongly about, and I'm impressed because he's running, obviously, a big company. It has nothing to do if there's a conflict that we won't let him get near it. But he does have a good natural instinct. He's got a team of very talented people. We're trying to shrink government, and he can probably shrink it as well as anybody else, if not better. Where we think there's a conflict or there's a problem, we won't let him go near it. But he has some very good ideas, and we have a lot of very other talented people also. We're bringing in the most talented people.
He's very talented. The Musk man. Is there anything else here?
We're talking about a tariff of 10% on China based on the fact that they're sending fentanyl to Mexico and Canada. Probably February 1st.
The China tariff. Like that's I don't think he's negotiating. Is he talking to China?
它的出口还是有很大影响的，但同时我也看到了，它对其他国家也增加关税了，所以我觉得特朗普这个还是一视同仁的，没有特别针对的我们。特朗普加关税有他国内的一些原因，那我们的话还是要综合考量的，也不能他加了关税，我们也加关税，这对养国的老百姓其实是一个不好的一个影响。
一方面，美国征收中国的关税加征，我们也可以相应采取。
I wasn't sure if I was covering the subtitles here. What is
China will file a lawsuit with the World Trade Organization.
I don't know. She almost looked like she was made out of AI. There's a port in Seattle that looks like this with these giant cranes that load these huge containers off of the ships when they come in. It's kind of cool. All right, I'll show you guys the taco stand slap.
You're going to be on Seattle Looks Like Shit. Not on YouTube. You'll be on Seattle Looks Like Shit. You're going to be on Seattle Submissions for being a racist.
Seattle, Washington, I got one for you, and it has a measure of find out already within it, but I still need your help identifying someone. So this is the backstory. A guy buys tacos at a counter in Seattle, Washington. The woman gives him his tacos, and then she goes on to work with other customers. He has questions about salsa.
Yeah, he's dumb about salsa, apparently.
And he asks her, allegedly, and she doesn't hear him because she's...
By the way, please like the stream if you haven't already. Thank you.
Talking to other customers, and there's music, and it's loud, and he gets angry that she doesn't acknowledge him and assumes that it's because she doesn't speak English. So then he yells at her about not speaking English and throws his tacos at her. Now, here's the thing. There's a video being recorded by a man who's confronting him for doing that. What the man who threw the tacos doesn't know is that woman that he threw the tacos at. Yeah, the guy recording.
This is Brett Keane without the individual situation affecting his life. So in an alternate universe, when the individual situation never happened, Brett became this guy.
Is her son.
What happened? Why? What happened? What happened? What did we do to you?
You hated me.
Nobody hates you. Nobody talks to you.
You clearly made it.
No. I'm in public, and you reach to me, I will fucking slap the shit out of you. Try me.
Come on.
You're on video. You just reached and you stepped in my face.
Excuse me.
I will literally slap the shit out of you.
Came to your time.
No, you fucking reached at me just now. Reach at me again. Reach at me again. You're on video.
Let's call the police right now.
You're on video.
Let's call the police
Go
right
ahead.
now. You hate me. You hate me.
Why do we hate you?
Because
what?
I asked you why
Continue.
your person at the counter would not acknowledge any question that I
What did you ask? You asked about salsa and you're offended because she didn't understand and or hear you? She doesn't even know what the fuck you were talking about.
Because she doesn't speak English.
Oh, and that's okay? And that's a problem? Is there an issue there?
Well,
is that an issue that she doesn't speak English?
I mean, you don't have to like that they can't speak English, but you can't throw tacos at them, you know?
Is that
allegedly? There's no video of this guy doing that, but allegedly he threw tacos at the woman working the taco stand.
Is that an issue that she doesn't speak English?
Yeah, you're yelling.
It's an issue that she can't speak English.
I like for you to post this because you're yelling at me.
So she doesn't like you. So you don't like her because she doesn't speak English. Is that what you're saying?
Got one more clip here, and you're going to see that guy decides to try and grab the phone again. And you're not going to see what happens because the phone kind of like turns away, but you're certainly going to hear it.
Literally.
On YouTube,
No, you're going to be on Seattle Looks Like Shit. Not on YouTube. You'll be on Seattle Looks Like Shit. You're going to be on Seattle Submissions for being a racist. You just reached at my...
Damn.
Hear it.
Literally.
On YouTube,
No, you're going to be on Seattle Looks Like Shit. Not on YouTube. You'll be on Seattle Looks Like Shit. You're going to be on Seattle Submissions for being a racist.
Here come. Right there.
You just reached at my fucking phone. Why the fuck did you fucking reach and punch me? You're on video. You're on video. You're on video. I'm self-defending.
Slapped into next week. The police got involved after this. Police were called. Not by this guy. This guy took off. Police were called by the guy who was recording because he was within his rights to defend himself. And then this guy assaulted him, so he called the police and filed a report. And now he and his attorney would like to know who this is. So, Seattle, Washington, do me a favor, please. If you could look at this and someone tell me, who is he?
Yeah, usually this guy identifies people who do this kind of shit. I've seen him before. I don't know his name. The, mirror universe Brett Keane here. I'm not sure what his name is, but he's done this before. So they'll figure out who the fuck this guy is. He should have just ate his taco and shut up. It was not the customer who couldn't speak English. The guy told the Mirror Universe Brett Keane told us exactly what happened. This guy went to the taco stand. It was like an outdoor taco stand in Seattle, and tried to ask a question, and the woman couldn't understand what he was saying because she didn't speak English, and he got pissed off and threw his food at her. And then this guy approached him. This guy is the son of the woman that got the tacos thrown at her, and he recorded this video. That's what happened. Yeah, so what should I watch next? Oh my God, this is one of my favorites. I've watched this before, but it's been a while. By the way, please help me hit my goal. I'm only like $30 away. I could really use your assistance hitting the goal. Like if 3 of you throw $10, that'll get us there. Or even like, there's other ways. 5 of you give 2. Anyway, yeah, this is a classic. Terry Ann Blues. Yes, there it is. Now we're 20 away. But by the way, this woman, her name is Terry Ann Blues. Okay? She is the queen of airport Karens. She's not back. I'm going to watch it. I'm watching it in retrospect now. I actually found her Facebook page and I scrolled back to like the day she got arrested, because it was like, I can't remember the exact day. It was in May of 2021. And like the shit she was posting that day was just wacko. All right. Hold on, I want to...
Another one.
Yes! There it is! One... It's $9.03, right? That's all we need. $9.03.
That's not a passenger.
All right. This is the beginning.
Did you see that? Did you guys see that?
This lady has been being robbed.
Terry Ann Blues.
The passenger. We told her to calm down, sit down, because she acting like she is drunk or something.
She has a very unique name, and she says it a bunch of times in this video, so it was not hard to like find her digital footprint, if you will.
And then when we told her to sit down, and then she ran, and I told her to close the door, and somebody else, another passenger, pushed her.
I think she's intoxicated.
Oh.
I love this one.
Essentially met your goal.
Yes, essentially, bud. And that extra $12.97 is going to go towards the new goal. Thank you so much, you guys. And don't let it stop you. Don't let it, if you, but give me just a second before, if you are going to donate more, give me just a second, because I got to start the next goal here. So, tip goal. All right. Okay.
Huh? So has she been drinking?
Police officer. I did nothing.
Ma'am, what happened?
This guy chokeholded me.
Ma'am.
This guy chokeholded. She kind of sounds like Shani with a higher voice, though. He chokeholded me.
What the f*** is wrong with him?
Calm down. Keep it down, okay?
No, you need to talk to him. He chokeholded me. They saw it.
Ma'am.
They saw it.
Ma'am, calm down.
Listen, I'm fine. I need to get to my great aunt's memorial service. I've been
is wrong with America?
Guy needs to be arrested.
Come on, let's go over here.
You saw it. You saw it. You saw it.
Ma'am.
You saw it.
There, yes, she's like freaking out. She has so much energy, and she's an older lady. She's got a lot of energy.
Ma'am. Keep.
He
Ma'am.
chokeholded me.
Ma'am, what's your name? I'm Officer Hoffman.
He threw me to the ground.
What's your name?
My name is Terry Ann Blues.
Look him over.
Terry Ann Blues. My name is Terry Ann Blues.
Here and we'll talk, okay?
I want the manager of the fucking airport here.
See, she's a mega Karen. She's asking for the airport manager. Not just the manager of the airline she was flying with or whatever. She seriously wants the manager of the whole airport.
Who saw me? Who saw him choke me to the ground? Who saw me?
I
saw you run through the door when you weren't supposed to. He chokeholded me to the ground.
Ma'am, let's go over here. Ma'am.
I'm a woman
over here.
in a dress.
Ma'am, let's go over here.
Someone said boo-hoo.
Ma'am, let's go over here, okay?
Boo-hoo! You fuck off.
Not helping. Not helping.
Ma'am, go over here.
I want the manager of the airport here. No.
Ma'am.
No.
Terry, all the employees of the airline are like getting the fuck over, like, no, fuck this.
I want the manager here.
Okay, we'll get the manager. What is your name?
My name is Terry Ann Blues.
Terry Ann Blues. I think she's like a ballet instructor or something too. That's what I saw.
I'm not gonna be treated like this.
Calm down.
He chokeholded me to the ground. I'm not gonna be treated like this.
Ma'am.
I want an officer here.
Ma'am, I am Officer Hoffman.
I have family waiting for my great aunt's fucking funeral. I've been through hell trying to get through this goddamn airport service. I want some help, and I want it now.
Ma'am.
No.
Stay over here.
That guy threw me to the ground. Who saw it? Raise your fucking hand.
Calm down.
Nobody wants to stand up for me.
Ma'am, what is your name?
By the way, her name is spelled so weird. She spells Terry. It's Terre, and then Ann is ANN. So no E in the N. And then Blues is BLUSE. Terry Ann Blues.
I told you 3 times.
I didn't hear you.
Terry Ann Blues.
Okay.
Now who's gonna stand up for me?
Now who's gonna stand up for me? She thinks it's gonna be like a movie where like someone's gonna be like, "Excuse me, sir, I do not like the way you're treating this old woman. I'm gonna stand up for her." But everyone's just kind of like, "Boo-hoo, Karen."
Saw him choke me whole to the ground. Somebody stand up for me!
Ma'am. Ma'am.
God damn it! Somebody stand up for me!
That's what they said.
He chokeholded me to the ground!
Hey, ma'am. Can we go over here?
No, I'm trying to get to my great aunt's memorial service.
Hey, look, ma'am.
No!
Ma'am.
This is unexcusable.
Okay.
I've been in hospitality for 40 years.
Ma'am.
I've never been treated like this.
Hospitality.
Ma'am. No, ma'am.
I want the manager of the airport here. No!
Let me see. Let me talk to your manager. Oh, I see. Yeah, where she's from. She's from Washington State, but she lives way closer to Portland than she lives to Seattle. She's like the closest major city to her is Portland. She's right. Because it said I just watched this I just read this news article about this incident here, and they said she was from Carson, Washington. It's literally like right across the river from Oregon. There's a river that separates Washington from Oregon, the Columbia River.
You cannot treat a passenger like that. That was another passenger that chokeholded me to the ground.
Where are you trying to go? Where are you trying to go? Ma'am,
you cannot treat someone like this.
Ma'am, calm down.
I'm going to Shreveport, Louisiana to my great aunt's funeral.
Ma'am.
Now, God damn it! Get me somebody that can help me.
Ma'am, I'm here to help you.
No, you're not helping me.
I'm here to help you.
No, you're not helping me.
Ma'am, I can help you if you calm down a little bit, okay?
That guy chokeholded me. Where's my luggage?
Ma'am.
Everybody took my stuff!
Ma'am, calm down. Well, I can help you if you calm
He
down.
threw me to the ground.
I understand that.
Terry Ann Blues is pissed.
What are you talking about?
After we're done with this video, we'll get to the music Biz Marty thing. Don't let it stop you if you want to help out. If you want to throw me a couple dollars through Streamlabs, it's right there. We're starting the new week's goal tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out and helping me reach the goal and everything. I really appreciate it.
Oh my God!
Take some deep breaths, okay? Take some
No,
deep breaths.
I want a manager here. I want the manager of the airport here.
Ma'am, calm down.
This is not happening. That guy had no right to throw me to the ground. He chokeholded me.
Okay, shit, I fucked up the goal. I don't know why that happened.
Okay? I'm here to help.
I'm trying to get my aunt's funeral. God damn it! I've had nothing but problems.
Okay.
God.
So what happened?
He threw me to the ground because I tried to enter the door because this woman said I had.
Stay over here.
That woman causing problems.
Ma'am. Did you try to go
That
in
woman's causing problems. Oh, it's a different woman causing problems? Really? I don't think so. There we go. I set the goal amount wrong, but I fixed it.
I don't know. Dude, I'm just trying to get to my aunt's memorial, please. Oh, God. I had a couple of cocktails.
Yeah, I'm about to.
This woman
Ma'am,
had
turn
no
around.
reason.
I'm waiting for you to get over here. Ma'am, come over here.
No, I'm not.
Here.
I didn't do anything. Leave me alone. Please leave me alone. My stuff is. Oh, my God.
So did you guys deny her flight?
Okay, so she came over here screaming at me. I told her, are you going to Tyler? I'm working Tyler. Tyler? No, you don't do it. You're not doing a shit. Then she come over here with attitude. Then she went over the Shreveport flight. And we told her to sit down and calm down. She cannot be doing this drama around. And everybody was looking at her. Then when we started the boarding process, she just jumped on Marie saying, "Ma'am, you okay to board now?" And she started like acting like crazy, but she was screaming in the seat when we not denied her.
You can hear her freaking the fuck out in the background.
Boarding, she just ran over the door, and I just followed her. I said, "Ma'am, you cannot do that." And then when I see that guy doing something like this, and then push her, and she just fall over my foot.
Did he push her just because he was trying not?
Yeah, I didn't.
I was saying this to Shabisky last night when we were streaming, that it seems like a big problem in the airport is a lot of people take medication either because they're afraid, like they get anxious about flying, or they just want to sleep on the plane so the time passes more quickly, and they'll have like a drink, and it just like they black out and act crazy and end up getting arrested.
I just told her, "Hey, ma'am,
is that guy out there right now?"
And then another guy, he got a blue shirt. He shot on her and pushed her back. She followed my feet, and then she started screaming and crying.
Okay.
That's what happened. But with Marines, we tried to, because she was attitude with me, and then she got attitude with Marines.
So basically, she was denying boarding.
Yeah, she's denying boarding because we were that. They are not
fucking assholes.
Yeah.
And she tried to run.
And hey, you have some drinks, you okay to board? Like I got COVID shot.
Hey, you know what? I saw someone say they shouldn't sell alcohol at airports. Honestly, though, that just punishes everyone else who can get on a plane and have, or like, you know, I've gone to the airport and gotten there a couple hours early and sat at a bar and had a couple beers and ate some food and then got on the plane and I didn't freak the fuck out and get arrested. So it's like, should we be like should we just change everything just because of the outliers that abuse it? And then we just take the privilege away from everybody? I don't think we should do things like that.
Are those two guys on the airplane right now?
I am ableist.
Yeah, some passengers are down there.
Can I continue to play?
Yeah.
She run.
Yeah, but drinks on the plane are usually more expensive than, you know, at the airport. So.
Thank you. Was it you?
Yes.
Can you come out? She's not going to bother. You can come out, too.
How are you?
So what happened?
So she was.
I was walking up as soon as I only saw a little bit.
She was making a ruckus over there in front of the thing. We were boarding.
Whoa.
And she came up behind us to get in the boarding line, and it wasn't her group, I guess.
I've been super trashed at an airport before, and I just sat there and hung out, you know? Looked at my phone, ate some food, whatever. Watch there's a lot of people watching you can do at an airport. Just sit there and watch all the people walk by, and it's like, oh, where's that person going, you know? You can just... There's ways to pass time at the airport that don't involve freaking the fuck out and getting arrested, you know?
Lady right here told her to...
It seems reasonable to me. You know, the best airport I've ever been to in the U.S. was the Houston airport. I haven't been there in a very long time, but the last time I was there were like these tablets everywhere, and you could order food and drinks on the tablet. This was like pre-COVID. And someone would bring it to you, and it would just like charge your debit card. Detroit's airport never impressed me, but I've been to Detroit's airport a ton of times because that was like the closest major airport to where I grew up. Yeah.
And she was busting to make a...
And busted through.
She tried to bust through?
Yeah.
She came over and shut the door.
Yeah, it's in Romulus, Michigan. Detroit's airport isn't even in Detroit. It's in Romulus. I've been to there so many times. I do not like it's. I think Denver's airport is way better. The airports in New York suck. JFK, LaGuardia. Those are trash. LA had a decent airport. Las Vegas is cool because it has like gambling at the airport. Like that's kind of cool. Albuquerque's airport is kind of it's a smaller airport, but it has like a really cool design in it. I don't like Detroit's is okay. I just never saw it. I didn't think it was really that special.
The door was halfway shut and she came rushing through the door. I pushed her back.
Jim pushed her
She said that you grabbed her neck.
I pushed her.
So you pushed her back so she couldn't get through,
So
right?
she couldn't get through the door they were trying to close,
and she fell to the ground.
Can I go? Excuse me.
Just stand on his side. No, you can come through. Yeah, just
I understand.
stand on his side so
Okay.
Yep.
So you have an ID or anything?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, like when I'm really drunk, the worst thing that happens is I fall asleep. You know, like I'll just fall asleep.
Please leave me alone.
What's your name?
My name is Terry.
Terry, calm down and breathe.
Terry Ann Blues.
Let's go have a seat.
No!
Can you hold
Stop it!
Terry.
This guy chokeholded me. Look at the cameras.
Okay.
He threw me to the ground and chokeholded me.
Okay.
Another passenger.
Do you know what he
Because
looks like?
that woman at the reservation just sent him on me.
Do you know what the passenger looks like?
Yes, I do.
Where's your stuff at?
They took it. I don't know where my stuff is. Oh my God! I'm just trying to get to my great aunt's memorial service. God help me! God help me! God.
Come on, hold on.
I didn't do anything wrong. you.
We're not saying you are. We just need you to calm down so we can talk to you, okay? That's all.
Let's go have a seat. Come on. No, this guy. I'm here now. My luggage is gone. Come on. Oh my God.
Yeah, did the plane just like fly away with her luggage on it? Because that would be insane.
Get your luggage. Don't worry, okay?
You can catch your breath, Terry, okay?
I'll go get
I asked everyone in the terminal to stand up for me.
I wonder if this flight is being held up because of all this shit. I mean, I know she's not getting on the plane, but I wonder if they're still like stuck there because of all this.
Would help me? Nobody.
I'm here to
Nobody.
I'm here to help you.
Please help me.
I'm here to help you, okay? You want to come have a seat so I can help you out?
Please help me.
I'm here to help you, okay? Let's get you sit down so you can catch your breath. You want some water? You want to go to the water fountain with me?
I'm Buddy Holly.
You want to walk to the water fountain with me?
Okay.
Come on. Here.
Let's have you sit
No,
down.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not. No.
No, okay, move that way. Come on, Tim. Let's walk with me, okay? Here. I'm gonna take you to get some water. Let's walk with me, okay? You wanna go get some water?
Terry and
Okay.
Blues.
That's the water fountain over here, okay? Do you wanna get some water? Here.
Yeah, everybody, thank you for sticking up for me.
Okay.
Everybody that saw that passenger chokehold me and throw me to the ground. Thank you for helping me.
That's her stuff. Okay,
Fucking
thank you.
assholes.
There, no. Right here.
Some America.
Yeah, it's America's problem.
Take your breath.
Let me speak to the manager of America.
Okay, Terry.
He's still there in the door. The guy that chokeholded me.
Terry, okay. Terry, okay. Here, get some water.
Yeah, don't care about my shit. I don't care. I just want to go home.
Terry.
I didn't
T-Bob.
deserve this. I didn't fucking deserve this.
This is in
I did.
Texas, I believe.
Calm down, Chris.
You want to lock me up? Go ahead. I didn't do anything wrong, so go ahead.
Breathe, Terry. Relax, okay?
Breathe, Terry. Terry and
My
Blues.
flight's leaving. I need to get
By the way, please like the stream if you haven't already. Give the stream a big fat like. Thank
to
you.
my great aunt's funeral, okay? That's all I'm trying to do. I'm coming from fucking Oregon.
Okay.
Across the nation, and I get the shit.
Okay.
I get chokeholded.
Do you have
She probably flew from Portland, but she lives just north of the Columbia River. So she's in some like town. I looked it up, just east of Vancouver.
Another passenger.
Do you have a purse?
I can't believe this.
Terry, do you have a purse? Terry.
It got taken from me. All my shit's gone.
It's over here, man. It's on there.
Breathe, Terry.
I've had enough. I didn't deserve this.
Okay. Keep breathing. Keep breathing.
It said she's from Carson, Washington. In the news story that I read about this incident, it said she was from Carson, Washington. Looks like a very small town.
Keep breathing, Terry.
That girl at the reservation desk, she did it.
Yeah, it only has 2,300 people.
She sent him on me. I didn't do anything wrong. I checked in. I asked for an early check-in.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm never flying again. I can't stand America. I'm moving to Spain.
Did you have
Yeah, it's near the Columbia River. I'm looking at it on a map right now. It's east of Vancouver. It's quite a bit east of Vancouver. Maybe an hour or two. And let's see. Vancouver, directions, Carson, Washington. It says, Google Maps says it's a 56-hour drive from Vancouver, Washington to Carson, Washington on, looks like State Route 14.
anything to drink today, Terry?
Yes, I did. Is that against the law?
No, it's not. How much did you have to drink today?
I had a couple of margaritas. You can go talk to the bartender. Okay. I had a very fine time with those people until I got here.
Okay.
What bar was it at? Uno's Pizza, right down there?
Yes, you can talk to.
Okay, keep breathing. You're fine.
What? Did I say hour drive? I meant minute drive. That's what I meant to say. If I said 56 hours, no, I did not mean that. I meant 56 minutes. If I said hours, that was I misspoke there.
Do you take any medication?
No, come on. I'm not a psycho.
I'm trying to make sure you don't have any health conditions. Terry, I'm trying to make sure you don't have any health conditions. You're not diabetic, anything like that?
No, they didn't do this to me for that reason. I don't know why they did.
Okay, just breathe. You're fine. Just breathe. Are you traveling by yourself?
Yes, I didn't deserve this. I really didn't.
You already ran her and not got her.
Oh my God. My Aunt Dolores.
Terry, keep breathing. Relax. You're fine. You're going to get on the next available flight. We're going to see if we can get you on another flight, okay?
No.
So at this point, she's not being arrested. They're like, this happens all the time. I watch so many of these airport videos where they're like, the airline kicks them off and they're like, well, that's okay. Pull it together and we'll get you on another plane. Just, you got to like get away from this airline and go to a different one. And they never do it. They freak the fuck out and get arrested.
I need to be on the street for a flight. My cousin's meeting me to take me out to dinner.
Okay, you're gonna be
He's
fine.
a very important man.
He's a very important man.
He's a very important woman.
Is this your stuff?
God damn it. Please get me on this flight.
Terry, is this your stuff?
Right?
Yes!
Is your driver's license in here?
Driver's license in there, Terry?
Yes! What are you gonna run a report on me? Yeah, it's in there.
Can I get it?
Go ahead!
Okay.
Terry, keep breathing.
Should not give them permission to search your shit.
What do you want to see? I have a report in Washington State.
No, I just need your. Where's it at in your?
Okay, we're just gonna. I'm getting more information out of them. She said, yeah.
This really makes me sick.
Terry, relax.
No, this is not right.
The guy that pushed her.
You let another passenger chokehold me.
They chokeholded me to the ground and then they trafficked me.
Terry, calm down. We're cool. Remember?
No. They're not doing this to
What did he say?
I gotta get to my
He tried to rush in.
Please.
She did?
She did.
Please help me.
Opened the door. He pushed her out.
Okay.
Because she was denied boarding.
Gotcha.
She's saying that he grabbed her neck. But, or like,
I'm not playing games here. I need to get to my aunt's funeral.
Drink some more water, Terry. Keep breathing. Drink some water. Push it. Here.
No, why aren't you talking to that guy that chokeholded me?
The officers are there.
He's a passenger! He had no right. He's not a police officer. He was a passenger with his wife that chokeholded me right there. Okay. Everybody saw it.
Okay, just relax.
Why is nobody investigating it?
He's investigating. He's investigating.
I'm making a fucking federal report on this airport.
Okay.
Believe me.
Okay, Terry. Get some water. Push it. There you go.
It's
It's
Terry and Blues.
Get some water. Get it while I'm pushing it. Terry.
TerrAnnBluse. Terry and Blues.
Did he get those guys' information? All this stuff. You called for a
You can call that. Go talk to him. Richie.
Terry.
Andy's at that pizza place.
And you went to the pizza place?
Yeah, he's told. You can tell him.
Did you pay with credit card or did you pay with cash? Do you remember?
I paid with my debit card.
Do you have a receipt?
Yeah, I do.
You mind if he gets it?
No, you're not touching my stuff.
Okay. Well, you can get it.
You go talk to Richie. He was the best. Was the nicest man. I had the most wonderful time there. I had 2 drinks. Is that against the law?
No,
I'm
it's not against
62
the law.
years old. I didn't expect to get chokehold to the ground.
Chokeholded to the ground.
Here.
There we go.
The fuck out of here. I'm so sick of this place.
Here, let me put it back in your purse or you got it?
You go talk to him. You tell him how fucked up I was.
Here.
I wasn't at all.
Here.
Until that guy chokeholded me.
Here.
No, you haven't even gotten him off the plane to talk to him.
Terry.
No!
Relax, Terry. Relax.
You need to investigate.
Terry, relax.
I'm a retired officer.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't have to.
A retired officer of what?
The police officer with.
NYPD, is that good enough?
She's lying. You cannot lie and say you're a police officer. That is a big crime.
No, that's good. Thank you for your service, Terry.
No, I don't need to explain why that guy chokeholded me when he's a passenger. And nobody here stood up for me. Nobody fucking took a report, nothing.
Terry, calm down.
It's all on camera.
Terry.
You bet I'm gonna fucking get it.
Okay.
I'll request it. I'll request every surveillance camera in this goddamn airport.
I just wanted to get her drink information out of it.
And why nobody stood up for me? Why nobody saw it?
Terry.
Everybody saw it.
Terry.
Nobody would stand up and said this girl was chokeholded by a passenger.
Terry.
Shame on all of you. Terry, calm down. I don't give a fuck.
Terry, calm down. Calm down.
That's why America is fucking going to the dogs. Because nobody will stand up for anyone.
Terry. Calm down.
You fucking piece of shit.
Terry.
Put your other arm behind your back.
Give me your other arm, Terry.
I'm not, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm being arrested for being chokehold. Please.
Ah, yes, it's always I'm being arrested for something, but her reasoning has nothing to do with what's actually happening.
Somebody film this. Please, someone film this.
She's being recorded, ma'am. Don't
Please,
worry.
someone film this. Please.
You're being recorded, ma'am. You're being
God
recorded.
damn it, please, someone.
It's being recorded, man, by both of us, all right?
I didn't do anything. I have to get on this plane. Why am I being held? Why? That guy chokeholded me. You're holding me from my flight. Someone please record this. Please. God damn it.
Let's have you sit down, Terry.
You have these
Sit down,
cups on
Terry.
Let's have you sit down, Terry.
You have these cups on very.
It's funny because in her profile photo, in her like Facebook profile photo, she's on an airplane. She's wearing the exact same outfit too.
I'm not
with the pearl necklace and the yellow thing, the yellow shirt that she's wearing. That's her profile photo currently on Facebook.
being transported.
Sit down.
Take the cuffs
And
off.
she's sitting on a plane.
Not taking them off.
Get her stuff.
I need my stuff.
We're gonna grab it, Terry. We're gonna grab it.
Wait, this shit's cutting my wrist. Come on, you said you'd help me.
I did.
Readjust the cuffs then.
Are you gonna relax for me to do it? I couldn't put them on correctly.
Terry and Blues.
I will calm down. You fucking fix them.
Okay, sit up. Sit up. Sit up.
Oh, God damn it!
I'm sure Terry's out of
I'm
jail.
gonna miss my aunt's funeral. Oh my God!
744, you're gonna take the train.
No, please, somebody help me, please.
Terry, take a step up and scoot
You're
back.
not helping.
Take a step up and scoot back.
No, I'm not going to. You said you would help me.
I'm trying to help you.
No, you're not.
I'm trying to help you.
You're two-faced. You're fucking two-faced.
There we go. Sit back.
Stop! You're hurting my
Terry.
goddamn wrist!
You have to sit back, Terry.
Fix them!
Terry, sit back.
No, I'm not going to till you fix them.
All right.
You're cutting into my wrist.
I'm falling down the Terry Ann Blues rabbit hole now, and I'm like, oh God, I know too much about Terry Ann Blues now. I know way too much about Terry Ann Blues now that I ever cared to know. And now I can't go back. I can't go back to a time where I was ignorant about the world of Terry Ann Blues. I know way too much about Terry Ann Blues now.
Terry.
No, you fix the fucking handcuffs.
Terry, we're about to roll.
No! Fix them.
Every time I try to fix it,
I'm not gonna move. You try one more time.
ANN.
What? Terry Ann. What the fuck was that? It didn't even show like how much the dono was. It was from Zap Rosedower for $5. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Terry Ann Blues appreciates you.
God damn you fuckers.
Hey, Altman.
You said you would help me.
When you leave, get her stuff.
They're gonna wheel her out. Blue Terry Ann Blues.
Pick up your feet now.
No, I'm not going to.
Pick up your feet.
No, I'm not going to. Leave me alone.
Terry, relax.
Terry.
That works.
Did the airport manager come yet?
I'll watch.
Wait, you told me you would help me.
Terry, sit
No.
Ma'am, sit down.
What did I do?
What did I do?
Okay.
They're cutting into my wrists. God damn you fuckers.
Ma'am.
God damn you fuckers.
Ow! Stop! Oh my God.
Terry.
Yeah, she said she had 2 margaritas. Did she actually? I mean, like, I've drank a lot to the point where I didn't remember how many drinks I had. That's kind of the slippery slope if you're a drinker. Like, the drunker you get, the less you remember how much you've drank already, and the less capable you are of being like, oh shit, I'm really drunk, I should stop drinking. So she may have had a lot more. Or maybe she's a lightweight. She is like an old lady. I don't know. And how big were the margaritas? Yeah, were they like jumbo margaritas or something?
Breathe.
Oh, you
Relax.
fucking assholes. I fucking hate America. Leave me alone.
It's America's fault.
No. Fucking leave me alone.
I mean, like, they're treating her very well. Because I've watched a lot of these kind of videos. And normally the cop would be like, oh, you just kicked me. That's assault on an officer. So now you're being charged with assault.
Oh, you fucking assholes. Ow! My arms, please! My wrists. My God, stop! Stop! Stop!
And if you calm down, it won't hurt anymore.
Oh, you fucking asshole. Put my legs down! Put my legs down! Put my legs
Damn.
down!
Keep kicking me.
Oh, fucking A! Oh my God!
She is going to get assault on an
Let
officer.
go! It hurts! Let go! Oh, you motherfuckers. Let go of me! Please let go.
Said E38.
Oh, my arms hurt so bad. Please let go of me. Oh, you fucking liar. Let go of me!
Calm down.
I think she does do a racist rant at the end of this. I'm pretty sure.
Take it easy.
No.
I know too much. I know that Terry Ann Blues has a daughter that refuses to see her. And I know this because Terry Ann Blues puts a lot of information out there. So now I know that Terry Ann Blues has a daughter. I'm not going to say her name, even though I know, like, why do I know this much? Terry Ann Blues has a daughter that doesn't want to see her, though.
Just let go. God damn it, put my legs down!
Terry, if we put him down, you're going to drag him. Are you going
I'm
to hold him up?
Put them down!
Are you going to hold him up?
Yes! this!
Okay. Can you hold him up? Thank you.
Fucking asshole. Let go of my arms.
I also saw what Terry Ann Blues looked like 40 years ago, too. She has like an old picture of her where she's young. Probably like in her 20s.
Oh, I fucking hate America. I fucking hate this fucking country. Please help me. Please help me, please. Please help me, sir. This woman at reservation said that I was checked in 2 hours early. For God's sake, for what?
Now she's complaining about she checked in too early.
What did she do? Please.
I'm Terry Ann Blues!
I have a lawyer! I have a fucking lawyer!
Terry Ann Blues!
No!
She says something racist. Oh.
No! Somebody please film this!
Wouldn't it be crazy if, like, you could scream your way out of going to jail? If you could scream so loud that they're like, oh, well, since you put it that way, I guess we won't take you to jail.
Please film this! Please! Somebody film this!
Terry.
God damn it, leave me alone!
Do you have any? I have to search you, Terry, just to make sure.
Fucking two-faced! Get away from me!
Two-faced. Come on.
Fuck you! She told me she would help me. She's a fucking two-face! God damn it, you fucking assholes!
I just got you.
Poor kitty.
Get my partner on camera, so.
Yeah.
I don't care! I've never been to jail in my life! You fucking assholes! I'm trying to get to my aunt's fucking funeral! I'm trying to get to my aunt's funeral!
I think they, like, find weed on her, too, and this is at Texas. She came from Oregon and brought weed. And she's getting arrested because this was like a connecting flight. She flew from Oregon to wherever this is in Texas. I don't know if it's Dallas or if it's Houston. I don't know which airport this was. But she was supposed to fly to Shreveport. So there was like a connecting flight. Oh, it is Dallas. I've been to the Dallas airport so many times because I lived in Albuquerque, and if you wanted to go anywhere, you had to fly from Albuquerque to Dallas and then wherever you were going. Unless you were flying to, like, Las Vegas or Denver or something like that.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God! I can't miss this flight! I can't miss this flight!
You're missing it.
Stand up, Terry.
Fucking don't touch me!
Ma'am.
Get the fuck out!
Terry, step in.
I want to know where I'm going.
You're going to the jail. That's where you're going.
For what? I didn't do anything! I know where I'm going.
You're going to the jail. That's where you're going.
For what? I didn't do anything!
Under arrest for public intoxication.
Terry, step in.
I'm not intoxicated!
Terry, step.
It's almost impossible to get arrested for public intoxication in Washington, or at least in this area. I don't think, like, because there's like there's people like fucked up on all kinds of shit chilling around everywhere, especially in like downtown Seattle. You'd have to like really, basically they would just give you like if you were acting crazy and you happen to be drunk, they'd probably just charge you with like disorderly conduct or something like that.
I told you to talk to the bartender! Please help me! Help me! Help me!
Help me! Help me! Cherry and Blues!
Help me! Somebody, please help me! Let go of these cuffs!
Unbuckle that.
Ma'am, you need to step up.
You need to step up.
I will step up! Just let go of the cuffs! You're killing me!
Okay.
I can't do anything!
You stand up on
Just
your own.
let go of the cuffs!
Stand up on your own. You stand up on your own.
Stand up and step in.
Okay, man.
Take your left foot and put it up there, okay?
Let go of the cuffs!
We're not taking the cuffs off.
I I'm not fucking doing anything unless you let go of these fuck.
Let go of these fuck Terry and Blues.
I can't do anything. No. Let go of the fucking cops! You break my arm.
I'm not trying to break your arm, but you a state of resistance.
No, I'm not! Let go of the cops! I'll sit in here normally, please! I'm a
She has a lot of stamina, I'll say.
Don't do this to me!
Step up, man.
God damn you!
Ma'am.
You have some civil rights, god damn you!
Step up, man.
Ma'am, step up.
No!
Take a step up.
You take a fucking oath of your goddamn badge!
Take a step up, man.
No!
Ma'am, take a step
I've
up.
been in the New York goddamn police department. You take an oath of your badge.
Take a step up.
Fuck you.
Step up.
Somebody take these cops off of me!
They're not coming off, man. And you're gonna get in this car.
You fucking take them off!
The cop you can see right behind her, he has a smirk on his face. He thinks this is funny. Do you notice how he's smiling? He's been smiling this whole time. Look at him.
Step up.
Somebody take these cops off of me!
They're not coming off, man. And you're gonna get in this car.
And you're gonna get in this car.
You fucking take them off!
We're not taking
Take them off! You didn't even talk to the bartender!
Man, take a
You
step up.
didn't even talk to the bartender.
No, I'm not! I don't care! I didn't do anything wrong!
Push her in.
I didn't do anything! I didn't fucking do anything wrong! Fuck you! You call the goddamn... No! You're breaking my arms!
Man, you the one that said
No!
this, not me.
Ow!
Take a step up.
Ow! No! You fucker! Stop it! Stop!
Ma'am, step
Stop!
up.
No!
Step in the vehicle.
You fucking asshole! Let me alone! Let me alone!
Terry!
Let me alone! They're fucking breaking my arms! God damn you! Help me! You motherfuckers! Take these cuffs off of me! I'll go quietly! You take these fucking goddamn cuffs off of me!
Terry and Blues!
They're cutting my arms! God damn you! You told me you would help me! You motherfucker! I'm a woman! You're not taking me like this!
He's not gonna do anything. He can't do anything.
Let's do it, man.
Hey, look.
No! Please!
Leg restraints, just go ahead and put up in here.
Everything you're good. We just want
got
You
something
told me you would help me!
I'm trying to help you.
No, you're not!
Would you like me to adjust the cuff?
Yes! They're cutting my fucking arm!
Because you wouldn't.
Oh my god, they're hurting! Please!
All right, calm down. Hold on. We're gonna try
Oh my god, I found her Instagram and there's all these troll comments all over her Instagram. People being like, God, what is wrong with America? This is, oh my god.
We're gonna try to adjust it.
Oh my god! Please!
My name is Terry Ann Blues and I was chokeholded. Oh my god, hold on. Hold on.
Please just take the cuffs off!
Are you gonna relax?
Oh my god, you fucking assholes! Oh my god! Oh, you fucking assholes!
Give me your arm. I'm gonna fix it. Give me your arm. Come on.
Please!
Okay.
Somebody
Yeah,
film it!
that'd be better.
Oh, you fucking asshole!
No, he going to the jail.
Did you even talk to the bartender?
We don't need to talk to the bartender,
Oh, you
man.
fuck.
Is that better?
All right. No, it's not. This one's killing.
Here.
The right hand, please. This one.
If you would have
I'm a woman.
just listened in the first place.
I did listen to you, you fucking two-faced bitch. Somebody needs to help me. Someone from the airport. These cops are not doing the right job, please.
There we go.
How's that? Better?
You fucking assholes.
Is that better?
No, it's not.
You want to get in the car now?
I'm not getting in your car.
The quicker you get in the car, the quicker you'll be out.
In the car.
Man, they steady adding charges. Resisting arrest. You already in assault.
I didn't do anything. You set it up. No, I didn't do anything wrong.
You do not want to step up in the vehicle.
No, I'm not.
Yes, it is. Come on, let's go.
No, I'm not.
Man, you finna get in this vehicle. Come on.
You better help me.
I am. I'm gonna help you.
I didn't hurt her. I didn't assault Anyone, please help me! Please film this! They're arresting me illegally! Please, somebody! God damn it, please! No! 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 Oh, you fucking asshole!
No!
The other? No. All right.
I'm fucking eating you. I'm fucking.
Terry Ann Blues.
You fucking. God damn it, Dallas. Fucking.
Whoa, see? She just dropped an N-bomb. Hold on.
I'm fucking. You fucking. God damn it, Dallas. Fucking bitches. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I said it.
Don't hurt my feelings.
Good.
Thank you.
Fucking asshole. Just take me to fucking jail. I'm done with
744 and Edward 2 en route to the jail. Starting mileage 13382.
Yeah, it's legal in Washington where I
One
come
white
from.
female.
Yeah, it's legal. Yeah, they found weed on her, and she's like, it's legal where I come from. They're like, well, it's not legal here, so another charge for you.
White female. Jail, no, we don't need restraint chair. Jail, no, we don't need restraint chair.
I don't care. Lock me up. I don't fucking care!
Sounds like you care. I think you care, Terry Ann Blues. I think you do care a lot.
Did you turn this one on?
Fucking.
Yeah, it was on.
Fucking.
I just cut it off because
You're good not. Yeah. The 1-year memorial of George Floyd being killed by one of your own fucking assholes.
Now she's pulling like George Floyd rank when she was just calling him the N-word. It's crazy.
How do you like that? Yeah, I have nothing to say about that, you fucking black officer. Fucking piece of shit. Just keep kissing the white man's ass. Just keep on.
You got extra gloves in your pocket? You got extra gloves in your pocket by chance?
She smelled that marijuana like she never smelled it before. Fucking A! It's illegal! In half the states in America, you fucking dumbasses!
Except in the state of Texas.
Who fucking cares?
Well, I guess you will.
Fucking asshole.
Ma'am, can I ask you a question?
No, you're not can't. No, you can't.
You just said something about George Floyd's memorial, but you called me a nigga. So how does that work out?
Because you all are.
Ah, got it.
Fucking slaves.
Okay, got it.
In fucking Southern society. That's why you're a n***.
Oh, man. Thanks.
And he is too. Your fucking comrade. He's a fucking white n***.
Wow. Great.
Damn.
That's what we get for serving the country in the military, huh?
Book me on that one too.
That ain't no charge. Hey, you can say what you want, man.
Get me out of here so I can call my lawyer.
My feelings ain't hurt at all.
Should we get another person?
They hurt so bad.
They do. I know they do, Mom. Okay, you can come with me, but if you start swimming, kicking, and carrying on again, I'm gonna have to put you in a restraint chair. Okay?
I'm not gonna do that. I want my lawyer.
I can get you to a phone.
Fine. I want my lawyer.
All right. No. You're not playing the game.
I'm not playing any game, ma'am. I just wanted to have a right to what I deserve to. And I want to call my lawyer.
You're all done, Mom?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. We're gonna go right through this door and to the left. There's a strap line on the floor. That's where you're gonna stop, okay?
And I need my phone. My lawyer's name is Casey Cox. It's on my phone.
Oh. Casey Cox, huh?
Which is one of your bags that you fucking took from me.
We got all your stuff.
I'm gonna search you, okay?
I don't care what you do.
He's a Social Security disability attorney, by the way. Casey Cox. He's a Social Security disability attorney.
All right, do you have an underwire on your bra?
No, I don't.
Okay, you have any sharp objects on or about your person?
So I don't think he practices criminal law.
All right. Spread your legs.
Let's see. Casey Cox is he is.
I hope you're all happy. My aunt deserved better than this. I didn't do a goddamn thing.
He is he's licensed in Washington, Oregon, Alaska, and Arizona, so no, not Texas.
To make anyone fucking do this to me. You fucking piece of shit. You just go ahead.
She's got some stuff in her hair too. Hairpins or something.
Okay, are you able to take your shoes off, or do you need to sit down to take them off?
I'm not taking them off. I have nothing in there but my socks. What do you want my shoes off for?
Because everybody takes their shoes off.
I already did that through security.
Right.
With Alaska Airlines.
Okay, that's the jail policy.
Well, this is jail, not Alaska Airlines.
I'm not fucking. I want my lawyer! I want to call my lawyer!
Casey had to take it.
She's got like bobby pins in her hair.
Yeah, that's it.
Go in here and sit down on the bench and take your shoes off.
No, I'm not. I don't need to.
You chokeholded me to the ground!
Stupid shoes! Leave me alone! Just leave me alone!
Damn, Terry Ann Blues.
I've flown across half the country to attend to my aunt's funeral, you fucking assholes! Leave me alone! Whatever. I fucking hate you.
ISO?
Yeah, right. Go ahead.
Yes, we will.
We will.
Right. This is great. I'm writing the President of the United States about
She's
this.
gonna write to the president.
That's perfect. Yeah, perfect.
Go down onto your knees.
Give me a break! Mike called me so I can sit down!
Go down.
No. Okay. Get off of me, you fat pig.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Your weight's too heavy. Get off of me.
I'm not on you. I'm next to you.
Oh, they gave her double cuffs eventually.
Whatever. You suck. All of you suck. You go to hell. You fucking ask God about this tonight. You especially, fucker. Ask God about what you did tonight. Get out of here! I don't want to talk to anyone about my lawyer. I'll sit in here. I don't care. I want a phone call. That's what I'm on issue to. I want my phone call.
When you cooperate for booking, then you get your phone call. Until then, you sit in here by yourself.
I didn't do anything. What am I cooperating with?
Public intoxication, resisting arrest, search or transport, possession of marijuana under 2 ounces, possession of a dangerous drug. Damn, that's such a bullshit offense. But that it is what it is, and I digress. All right, I'm gonna do a quick bathroom break, and then I'll come back and we'll watch the thing about Music Biz Marty and see what's up with that. All right, I'll be right back. Let's do it. Okay. All right, let's check out this music Biz Marty thing. Someone made a video about it and they show receipts, so we're going to watch that.
On January 31st, 2025, an obituary for Nicholas Nick Bagler surfaced online, announcing his passing just 2 days earlier. To most, an obituary is the final word on someone's fate. But Nicholas Bagler isn't just anyone. Online, he is known as Music Biz Marty, the mastermind behind some of the most elaborate and relentless trolling campaigns against Cyrax.
Hey, Marty, you want me to come after your family, bitch, like you came after mine?
Hey, Marty!
No, why don't you shut the fuck up and go kill you?
Chance, I'm just responding.
Hey, Marty, go kill yourself.
Yes, it is the dude that beat up Cyrax. He is allegedly dead, and yeah, there's a lot of evidence that it is the case.
Sudden disappearance. For starters, the obituary is listed on the website for Shalom Memorial Services in Arlington Heights, Illinois. I checked out the business to be sure it was legitimate. It is. The obituary itself looks pretty real and lists many of Marty's immediate relatives. Scrolling through, there are several guestbook entries from legitimate-looking relatives and family friends. There is a service date through the funeral home, along with a number to call. Furthermore, the obituary was also published in the Chicago Tribune, which a little research shows requires a licensed funeral director to confirm death before publishing.
Yeah, so not just anyone can do this.
It would appear that he is, in fact, truly gone. Initially, there was a lot of confusion because Marty's Music Biz Marty account 143 posted a video on February 1st, 3 days after his reported passing.
Yeah, but other people could be running the account.
And has posted a couple of community page updates as recently as February 2nd. However, Marty was last active in his Discord server around 10 a.m. on January 29th. It would appear that Marty's mods may still be managing his YouTube accounts, or perhaps something more sinister is at play. Screenshots of Discord messages from a woman named Sammy have been circulated, purportedly discussing Marty, whom she was with shortly before he passed. I was able to find a video from Impressa that appears to be a 4.5-hour recorded Discord call, where Marty and Sammy are together discussing, among other topics, Sammy's history of venereal diseases and the Kool-Aid smell she claimed emanated from Marty's mattress.
Oh my God.
We have to save Marty. We're here to save Marty.
I don't know if you want to show. Save him from what? We're not gonna date.
The point here.
I don't want.
God, the recording is terrible.
I didn't ruin anything for you, Sammy. You can keep making up bullshit all you want, you stupid person.
We're gonna have to go back to the past to save Marty.
Like, Jesus, it's like 6 hours later, and you're still crying. But I told someone, hey, you guys are hanging out. And that you're just twisting.
A lot of you already like knew though.
I don't care. Take the potato.
Turn the camera.
He gave us something.
Because
my camera doesn't work. Like it's up to him.
Turn your camera on.
Get him on his camera.
Turn your camera.
You two are like Marty McFly's parents.
What do you think? I'm on the phone with him for 4 hours? Like, I don't think he'd hang up by now.
It's not what I think. That is what others think. Would you not listen, you stupid bitch?
The messages from Sammy are tough to read, as they are mostly incoherent rambling. But she appears to concede that she sold Marty fentanyl that ultimately...
Yeah, so there's a theory that Marty had like a fentanyl overdose, and this woman that he was seeing supplied it to him. But this is all just speculation at this point.
They killed him. But it is totally, definitely not her fault at all, despite the police taking her plural phones and questioning her. This has led some people to wonder if Sammy, because of her physical proximity to Marty in his final hours, and seemingly with access to his phone, is perhaps impersonating him in a drug-addled, futile attempt to cover up his passing. Most notably, on the day he passed, the Music Biz Marty account 143 channel posted a bizarre post imploring people to ignore the vile rumors and innuendos coming in the next few days. In the days following, the community page has continually had strange posts pop up, and the channel has been giving love reactions to most comments, a practice highly unusual for Marty, who regarded most people as chuds and haters, especially in the past couple of years, as he has been at war with members of his subreddit and Kiwi Farms users. As of the writing of this script, Cyrax has still not responded to Music Biz Marty's untimely passing at just 38 years old.
Yeah, 38. So there it is, and Cyrax hasn't said anything yet. Will he do a celebration dance? Possibly. What do you guys think? Yeah, he was hanging out around him and Cobra were on good terms. And I got, Cobra liked him because Cobra hates Cyrax, so that was easy. That was an easy call for Cobra. Yeah. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? I think someone else is posting. There's evidence to suggest that he did die, but we don't know. We don't know. There's an obituary, and allegedly, you can't post an obituary unless you have some kind of credentials. I don't know. It could be an elaborate troll, though. We don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on this one and see what happens. I have no idea. No one knows what the cause of death is. There's speculation that it was fentanyl. Cobes in his R.I.P. Cyrax video. I don't think he would ever do that. He hates Cyrax so much. Cobra's been not pushing out as much content lately. He's been taking a little more time in between projects, it seems. Oh, Rip Marty. Okay. Yeah, he could do that. So I think I'm going to call it a night, guys. Thank you for watching the stream and helping me surpass the goal. You guys are great. I appreciate it a lot. And I'll see all you guys next time. All right? Have a good one.